Welcome to episode 4 of Ensemble Influence How Choral Arrangements Have Impacted Society. I'm Landon Pitts. I'm your host today, and we're discussing one really beautiful piece of music they call Dona Nobis Pacem. Those are the Spanish words grant us peace, and they're very simple but very profound words that touch many people. Dona Nobis Pacem is itself part of the broader Agnus Dei, itself part of the Catholic Mass. It has been composed by many composers over the years, and today we will examine its history, its meaning, and why it remains relevant to us today. Without further ado, I will play Dona Nobis Pacem. Try to identify the mood of the music and the feeling it puts you in. Okay, so I will now play the excerpt. It is 2 minutes and 4 seconds long. So let's take a listen to it. 3, 2, 1. Pacem. I was pronouncing it wrong. Okay, we're gonna tune back in here. That was pretty fast. Okay, first let's talk about the history and significance of Dona Nobis Pacem and how it can contribute to all of us, the people. Dona Nobis Pacem is one of the very oldest texts to have been made to feature in church music for centuries. It is simply the text, Grant us peace. It is one of requests for peace and for grace and has been part of the Christian worship for centuries. It is part of the Mass, most notably in the Agnus Dei, which is sung during service. The call of peace is one to which many cultures and religious traditions subscribe. Since man has suffered wars, conflicts, and strife over the centuries, the call for peace is even more apt. Dona Nobis Pacem says it very nicely, reminding us all of our shared hopes for peace in the world. It has been compared to music by numerous composers, probably its most similar setting by Johann Sebastian Bach, who proposed it to music in his Mass in B minor. Bach's composition is rich and intricate, illustrating the richness and attractiveness of the language. One of the best known settings is by Ralph Vaughan Williams, who was the original composer of this song in 1936. He wrote a cantata, Dona Nobis Pacem. It is the familiar words with some poetry by Walt Whitman, and is a powerful meditation concerning the horror of war and the promise of peace, suitable to the pre-Second World War period. What is most wonderful about Dona Nobis Pacem is how many different kinds of artists and musicians have taken it up. It's universal in its intent and its strength is felt today. That simple plea for peace is a reminder of us all's shared humanness. As we examine the history of Dona Nobis Pacem, we see that from such a simple word, there is very deep meaning. It is calling us to seek peace in our lives and our communities, and we need this message now more than ever. Okay, let's discover kind of like how the music is like constructed. So this was a very short song. It repeated twice and like it's only one page. It's only got 24 measures. So we know about the setting by Daniel R. J. Potter, who credits to him for. This isn't really like an original song. I just kind of got like a choir version, just so that way it's like more visual. But anyways, being one, which is simple and pretty. It's one liked to sing by many choirs because it is simple and meaningful. The rendering is gentle, creating restful ambience right from the beginning. It's simple, easy to understand, and therefore accessible to singers of any level. The smoothness of the song allows vocals to easily blend into each other and create warm and inviting tones. Like look at this. It's piano, so it's really simple to like just blend it all in because you don't have to worry about some parts going to the forte and one part going to piano. Like you don't have to worry about all that. So one of the strongest elements about Potter's background is how many occurrences of the word Dona Nobis Pacem there are, which actually that's the only this is the only lyric in this entire song. So that is kind of strange, but that's kind of cool as well. That we don't have to worry that people wouldn't have to worry about memorizing because all you have to do is just memorize the phrase, and then you have to memorize all the notes. And notes, I don't want to be biased here, but like I prefer notes over the lyrics because notes are kind of hard. Anyways, this repetition helps to emphasize the piece theme. As the music swells, there's the feeling of aspiration and yearning. As the harmonies fill out, the choir is better able to bring out the feeling of the words. The rhythm is also important. It gives us the music of the feeling of being in the right path, and it's fun to sing for singers. So it's written in easy to sing patterns, choruses feel comfortable and at one singing. So it makes comfort and it's easily accessible to everyone. As choirs sing Dona Nobis Pacem, you feel the emotional impact of the song from the listeners. Listeners are invited to meditate about what peace is to them in their lives and how they may bring peace to the globe. With melodic simplicity and rich harmony, the piece is shaped into an inspirational experience for everyone. As we keep reflecting on the musicality of Dona Nobis Pacem, we see the special power music has to unite people. It gives us access to convey emotions we cannot easily put into words. And this setting is reflective of the truth of the reality, reminding everyone to honor the priority of peace in our lives. Alright, let's look at why this is important. So now that we've explored the background and song of Dona Nobis Pacem, let's touch on why we still care about it today. So in our society, we have strife and polarization left to right. We are in dire need of the call to peace. There are so many bad things happening in this world. Like maybe in 2022 when you had the Ukraine and Russia war. Maybe way back in the day we had a bunch of wars, World War I, World War II, all those wars and all the bad times. And maybe there were bad times like when Japan got bombed or when the Industrial Revolution. And there are many things that really contribute to this song. It just rises it rises our confidence in peace. It gives us a sense of understanding of how close we can get to world peace. So history in recent times, it just reminds us that hope for peace is still, it's very much, it's there. Everywhere justice, understanding, compassion, they're all at work. So Dona Nobis Pacem reminds us all to aspire to live in a better world. And it's one of the mediums that bring people together. Music. Like Dona Nobis Pacem brings human beings together and gives everybody the feeling of belongingness. So as the choirs just sing the piece, like they share with each other like good, magnificent music and uniting hope and harmony as well. And it's important at that moment where we just feel isolated and divided. And also, the invocation to Dona Nobis Pacem challenges us to take a look at our behavior. It challenges us to be the compassionate and kind in our lives. Like, in our hate-filled globe, of us have the potential to be peacemakers to the rest of the globe, like, to people, to animals, to the atmosphere. There's so many things we can be peaceful towards. In small acts of kindness each and every day, as well as in great acts of justice, we all can bring peace to the globe. This can be in any way possible. We can stop wars, we can say hello to someone, or, that might not be peaceful, whatever. Let us take time to reflect how, with the themes of Dona Nobis Pacem, let us remember peace begins with us. We are asked to have our minds and our hearts open to harmony and compassion within the music. We remember we have the power to build a brighter future, to build it together, and to stay together. Okay, to finish our study of Dona Nobis Pacem, let's take one last passage from this setting. Let the music move you to meditate, and then we will play the outro music. So, let's go. Let's play this song again. Remember, it is 2 minutes and 4 seconds long. 3, 2, 1. Thank you for listening today to the Dona Nobis Pacem. I hope you have Pacem. I keep messing that up. Dona Nobis Pacem. I hope you have been able to experience the grace as well as depth of the peace. I encourage you to take some of the messages of peace and compassion into your life. If you enjoyed this episode, I would consider subscribing and telling your friends about it. You can watch it on YouTube, you can watch it on Spotify. And also, I would just like to say thank you, everyone, for supporting the Spotify and the YouTube. If I go ahead and check out our Spotify for creators over here, we have hit for all time 470 impressions, 468 from searching. That's amazing. 101 day. Thank you guys so much. That really means a lot to me. I really just get that feeling. And if I check out the YouTube, the last episode was not posted to YouTube, but otherwise we got 37 views on the first episode. We got 9 views on the next episode. And we got 3 views on the next episode. So, thank you all so much. I'm Landon Pitts, and I will see you all next time. So, without further ado, goodbye. I will see you all next week.